Andy Vann climbs out of his 1966 Shelby Mustang GT350 Hertz edition. Crowds gathered around the car all weekend long at the 60th anniversary of the Mustang. The dirty black Mustang outshined all others in the attention department. There were thousands of Mustangs all over the place. This is just part of the show field. The Mustang Club of America put the show on at Barber Motorsports Park in Leeds, Alabama. Also, Ford Performance unveiled the latest 2024 Mustangs, including the Dark Horse. You can find the shiniest restorations in every color and year of a Mustang ever made. But this was a Survivor that was bringing all the attention. This thing was original, right down to the dirt. All the bumps, bruises, including the junk inside. This was a time machine straight out of 1980. This Raven Black over black interior is owned by Andy and Marianne Vann of Trussville, Alabama. Here they come. They were happy to meet me again. All right, we made it. Marianne and Andy happily greeted me on Saturday at the Mustang Club of America show at Barber Motorsports Park. No wipers. Last time you put gas in it, 2009?
Yeah, probably.
Get out of this thing. Is there anybody else that's owned one this long? I guess there's a few people, but
they're probably not alive.
Not original. They're probably not original, right? I'd met Andy in 2009, and I was happy he let me join him for the 60th anniversary show. Nothing to hide here. Inside the trunk was a tomb of old parts that had been pulled from the car. Andy didn't want to get rid of anything. They had to put brakes and tires, and just alternators wore out. Stuff got used. He did put that fuel pump away for safekeeping.
It was in the trunk, and this guy walked up and said, fuel pump over there in the trunk is worth $1,500.
When it was in the garage, we didn't read the mileage right. It was dark in there. The car really has 158,428 miles. Sorry about that. Also, I misheard Andy when he told me the price he paid in 1967 at Jim Skinner Ford. That price was $2,900. Birmingham Hertz, they kept up with the inventory by that little sticker tape on the bumper. See that number, 0053? Been stuck on there since 1966 when they rented this car out in Birmingham, Alabama. Check out that Monte Carlo bar. That's that steel brace that goes across the fenders of the Mustang, right above the engine. Only 85 of the Shelby Mustang GT350 Hertz editions included the 4-speed. The rest featured the automatic transmission, which is what Andy and Marianne have in there. Hertz found out quickly that those clutches didn't last under a hot foot going down the drag strip on a nightly basis. Since we're talking about racing, it should be noted that owner Andy Vann is a race car driver. He's competed all over the world in ultra-endurance challenges, from the Peking to Paris or across Mexico in vintage cars. He's a builder, mechanic. He can do it all here in the States. He's raced at Daytona, Talladega, and Road Atlanta. Believe it or not, Andy used to tow his drag car, his 64.5 Mustang, with his 66 Hertz Mustang. So it's in his blood. He's always loved these type cars, ones that perform. Andy Vann might be the closest thing to Carroll Shelby in Alabama. Whether it's Mexico, China, India, Pakistan, Iran, Turkey, Greece, Italy, France, he's probably seen it or raced it. Shelby American added all the scoops in the hood pins. There's the Cobra valve covers, the 289 high-po V8 with aluminum high-rise intake and the 4-barrel carburetor. Marianne holds court at the Mustang show, telling her story about people following her home, making her nervous. Everybody tried to buy the car. They wouldn't take no for an answer. All weekend, that dirty rental car from 1966 pulled in the crowds. People couldn't wait to check it out. The one that stood out was the dirty one. Dirt clods sat on top of the roof and the fender. The antenna even had aluminum foil on it. You can look to see how Shelby American workers handcrafted these cars. Everything you see here is part of the story. There's not many of this original. Like, this is truly a survivor. Andy bought it in 1967. People walking by couldn't believe it. Who would keep a car this long and preserve it in this condition? Not many. But we're sure glad Andy and Marianne did. Warts and all, bumps and bruises, a little sprinkle of dirt. Keep it honest. Comment below if you've seen a running and driving survivor that tops this one. Last minute, you said the horn don't work?
We're gonna work.
Any other things?
I think the wipers work.
I was happy to see him. Glad they got the old Mustang out again. The crowd sure enjoyed it. You don't see this every day. You may not ever see it again. This is Junkyard Life, the story beneath the rust, or in this case, the dirt. Thanks for watching.